Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick Hill TV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick Hill TV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I first, and all things that's good and wonderful amongst us. And I say welcome our viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe. See, nonetheless, share and like. See? I'm going to try to break it down as. I don't know. Yeah, because more time, you hear some man comment to me in a Latin, so them can't understand what I say. And them are the only person in the whole comment section I say that. You know, I wonder why them not get some understanding from the rest of comment them before them try infuse them self, you know. But no, I'm going at that still. You know, we are talking to the point out, you know, a certain level where it affect us or affect Jamaica as a society, and you know, we might not pick up on it, you see, but at them levels here cause the acceptance and the normalization of certain things, certain level of crime and violence. You know, see, and from where they may beat down upon the woman them, I want them understand, say, it's because them are go blameless in all of this. And at the back of the wrong way we are look upon it, because them have, if you know mind, you have half and half role for play in the whole development of things. You see, because if the woman them not accept certain things, man, nah do it. You see, you know, make a sense, cause I know they eat that and that the girl them like. No man nah, you know, see, that's how them things they go. We know that. So the woman them accept and romanticize certain things and normalize it too as well. Why certain things develop and push to a degree so much. You know, see, anyway, the desensitized nature of our woman them. Something we have to observe. Woman make man call them brother. Woman make man call them blood, dog, and all them sort of something there. You know? It's like them move them femininity from amongst themselves. And I accept all that work is a be a masculinity. I go on. When you know on the bed, you don't feel like you don't want to strap on something pound and turn a boy back with you. Eh? Anyway, watch that video here and make we discuss the whole nightmare. Give thanks.
Happy birthday, Nancy! Bumbuckler, DNT get shot, man. Bumbuckler, DNT, as you come here, so dog. Whole nerve, sister, whole nerve, you get shot, you know?
I don't know if the eye them pick up on what I pick up on. You know, see, probably the eye them at Jamaica just see it as the norm and things like that. You know, see, no the rest of the world see it, but I see a woman get shot star and another woman act like, you know, I just a movie, I just another day. You know, see it. You know? Stay strong, dog, and all them. That's where the compassion there. And the care and compassion that are like some soldier upon some battlefield where just know say from yesterday, even before the battle, the bloody battle start, with the done make up your mind and prepare and decide say, boy, yeah, and, you know, anything can happen, and any day now and any, you know what I say? You know, the man they make up their mind, say them out dead, and them prepare for dead, ready for dead. And that nature them I get from the female, them rasta. Even the woman we get buying, and now she don't open her mouth, you know, like she surprised or shock or this unexpected or, you know what I say? It's like, no, rasta. I don't know how the eye them see this or I feel that. You know, see it. But I'll play it one more time for the item again, because this is not supposed to play one time. Observe it again, I want to see what I go and feel. Just feel the whole atmosphere. Everybody act like a church off when somebody not have to pay. And I just eat that. Make sure you have it next week here. Praise the Lord. Rasta, this is not normal. The mentality is not acceptable. Make you watch it again.
So there are some guys who we have interest in that are connected to these two gangs. We would have recognized that many of these people who are at war are related, family members. And some of the issues have been deep-seated, meaning that they are stretching all the way back over probably 4 decades. And there seems to be no end. From generation to generation, they keep warring against each other, warring against each other. So these groups are now fighting. And the latest of which is little Josiah, who would have lost her life recently. And we have seen no action from the residents, as if to say they were perturbed by that sort of violence that is impacting even the very young within the community. We have not seen that. So, we are here, and we are going to call out those that we believe. Ryan Baker, OC Bribery. You are needed by the Kingston Central Police. Tyrone Blair, OC T-Bone. Yes.
And I want the family of these people who their name will be called to listen. I want the girlfriend, mother's cousin, and brother to carry the news to them. That is not because Mr. Phoenix I call out the name and Mr. McGregor want them. So we want them to turn up to the station. Or, alright, go on, Mr. Phoenix.
All right. Siobhan Mitchell, OC Pele. He's of 19 Smith Lane. Howard Hill, OC Spanky, 28 James Street. Vivian Tucker, Jesus. Everybody know him, 25 Smith Lane. Frederick Walters, OC Junior, 48 Wildman Street. He's wanted, properly wanted. Devian Baker, OC Biggie, 4 Beeston Street. Omar Troop. Everybody know him as Bigger. Shaban James, OC Bobo. Winston Dunkley, OC Sharpman. Those particular persons are of interest to the Kingston Central Police as we speak, because we believe that they are actively involved and perpetuating the level of violence that we are seeing in the community. And we wish to speak to them to find out what is happening in this space and how we can put a stoppage to it. When I do my work, I don't do my work with borders in mind. I do my work with a division in mind. Yes. And whosoever and wherever you are, I don't care whose house you're in, whether it's in the member of parliament or whether it's in the councillor's house, I'll be coming for you once I have the information.
No, Ja. Man feel romantic towards them sort of attitude, them nature there. Woman, them, you know, it's like them vide human compassion. So it's like that's why certain things get so grievous and crass, because them accept certain things, them normalize certain things and make it be the norm. You see, the woman them me attack, me not attack the man them me do the most of the crime them, cause woman a do it too. You see, me just attack how the woman them becomes immune to certain violence and them sort of rasta. A bit painful, man, and it bitter. You see it. You see it. And to make it rather worse, society know wagwan. Society know how the female them I think. Them know how the mother them in a Jamaica I kind of feel these days, how them normalize and socialize and actually climatize themselves and them pick me to violence. You see it? Because from the next clip we may show, say, society know, because the police officer them talking right. You see it? How them outline where a little underage child get hurt by violence, get shot by violence in the street. And oh, nobody not say nothing. Everybody just, just quiet about it. Even the police, them baffled. I find the behavior, it's unnatural. You see it? Them thing look good pan uno rasta, uno look like some zombie business, last nature, some horror flick, some horror movie go on. Rasta. You see it? And a normal human being accept them thing rasta. Romanticize them thing the way how me see all them two women they deal with it up the side in that video there. You see it? And a normal human being accept them thing there, see them thing there as anything where for just overlook and like turn the next page and all them type of thing there. Where the outcry there, where the demand there, where the plea there to the man them where do them thing there, for keep them thing over there so in a certain area. Where them, where the woman affect the rasta. You see it? This whole thing here just turn masculine and you know what? I could hear what the police them say. You see it? I can hear what the police them say. Don't have spoilers in a Central Kingston there. You see it? And my brother them there too, we are reason with them. Hear the rasta. Hear there. The police say, I don't know if you don't pick up on the key argument out of the whole thing, You see, because the business with wanted man name where them a call. Them wanted man when them name call tomorrow morning, them just go turn up a police station with them lawyer or whoever and them good again. You see, them in there for a little while and them good again. But the key argument in the whole thing is, the man them a family. The man them related. And it seems so closely related that even the authorities know. You see, even the authorities know, and it's undeniable because nobody correct them in the public or in the crowd or anything like that. You see, the man them a family rasta. I notice it's a trend, It's an evil trend we take over. You see it? It's an evil trend we take over and where the man them now love, Because we never used to have them sort of something a rasta. It used to be a shameful thing in our culture if you have relative a war against one another. You see it? We usually see that as a high level disgrace. Bowing business from both sides. Nobody can trust them because again, in order to have friend and company and people where you hang out with, you have to have a certain level of trust. See it at the least level of trust where you have to have at least, it have to obvious. Your family compassion have to obvious. If you at least I out a road, say, yeah, you're a responsible person and you have ties and allies where you're closely connected with where you wouldn't want to violate to a certain degree. See it? But them man nowadays don't love nobody. You can't trust them man. Them man don't love not even them family or them all love you. Or your ex. You don't, and enough time. Unfortunately enough you get drop out through wrong information, assumption, and bad card and all them type of thing. See. What happened to the man where, the man there even I go take a second thought or a second guess if these assumptions could be true, where the facts, make some more evidence and them type of thing before them push out a man these days, Rasta. The man don't have no trust in themselves for nobody. Them not no love. You know, see it, and it's obvious. And you know, there must come a time when I them face repercussions for the lack of love. You know, see it, when them have for anything or anybody. It's like at the thing these days, if you get respect, you have to show say you don't have no love and no respect for nothing. You know, uphold no form of principle or dignity regarding life. The more disrespectful you can treat it, and the more respect you get, Rasta. You know, see it. You know, see it. Now, you see, the argument from the police, I tell you, say the woman them know what go on, and the family them know what go on, and them nah do nothing about it. You know, see, we know I threw the charm from the scamming money and the hunger and the greed and thing like that. But that's not all. What society I do about it? Society know the problem, know what cause it, know how it benefit, know what encourage it and all them sort of thing. But what's the approach towards distracting the youths from them type of thing? Yeah. But talk about the woman them then. What's the approach to distract the woman them and get them on side with where law enforcement are dealing? You see, what's the approach? Because obviously we are going to have some good police out there who want to see better fit the community where them control, the division where them control. You know, see it, you are going to see that. You are going to have that Rasta. You know, see it. You know, see it. So the man need to come up with solutions, counter strategy for fight this epidemic, Rasta. You know, see it. You know, see it. And the man them need to approach the woman them, you have to fight crime from that non-violent perspective, Rasta. You have to take that softly approach, Rasta, get the woman them involved to a level. You know, see it, where them can't be, nobody can accuse them. But still, them see the benefits of civility. You know, see it, somewhat. So, them themselves stop, encourage, and accept, normalize certain things. Because even if the counter benefits where the government or our society provide is not as much as where criminal provide to them. The fact of the matter is that the counter benefit is stress-free, criminal-free, vibe-free, crime-free, and all of them things there. You know, I get in trouble for it. You know them ones. So that added sense of peace and security is far more attractive than where any criminal would have want after them. You know, see, the woman them will, you know, see, our people them now implying a counter to this, Rasta, and it's unacceptable. You know, see it, we're not supposed to sit back and allow certain things to just develop so without no attempt, no approach at trying to counter these issues. You know, see, now, these are some of the reasons why I man start this program. You know, see, because I take responsibility and I hope say everybody who's everybody or anybody take some responsibility to, because all hands on deck. It's not right to the way things are go. The whole of we know it. Everybody will live a foreign. Most of them will live like dog compared to if them did there them own Jamaica. I live. Enough people will come a foreign know say a mistake they make. Enough time I'm a life man run for save, which is never a mistake. Save them life, preserve, self-preservation and them type of thing, the ambition and you know see it. But what we are trying says that the effort them we have to put in for survive a foreign is far more than what you have to put in for survive a Jamaica. Lawfully. Seeing and foreign demand more in terms of tax and fringe benefit for itself out of workers than what Jamaica demand. And the next thing, foreign and a year one, you still a struggle to become, you struggle for years to become a part or a member of the society. You know, see, but the Jamaica, nothing, a yearns. You know, see, where everything where you do for the country, yourself, you do it for your future, are yours. But the thing that where you have to do in a foreign country, it's not a certainty. So you are going to benefit or inherit anything from them in the long run, because at this point, when you contribute all of them taxes and things like that, you still a struggle to be normalized or neutralized amongst in that society. You know, see, so, you know, education are the key. And enough little way where we see how Jamaica could have developed and benefit common people and the people that will live there. You know, see, one of the way is crime and violence is a distraction where officials now have to come, you know, commit themselves to anything whatsoever, because nobody not there for hold them to the consequence or ask them a question about it. Because the man always have crime and violence for use as, oh, we have to fight crime. Oh, we have to fight. You understand? Where the fight there? Everything, nothing else now done. No education now get no support. Doctors now get no support. Medical now get no support. Nothing now get no support. Yet still, a crime, them a fight with all of the resource. Where the fighting the way I go on, Rasta. You know, see, if I saw now fight bullet for bullet, then I saw bullet expensive and them way there. Ammunition and equipment and them thing they expensive. Where nothing else can done after when you buy them equipment there. Why not try a different strategy? For years from 1970s and years, from way back when coming right up, you always have an assertive counter to whatever opposition poor people or common people put up in a Jamaica. You always have a combative move towards the suppression of this movement whatsoever. Always have the army or the police come smash it. You never have any farmer comprehensive dialogue to try get a fullness of what the people them feel. You always have this brutal smash down. You know, see, and it don't work. You know, see, it's time to try a different approach. Well, it worked for the best of it, but it's just a band-aid over a little wound, over a big wound. You know, see, you need to try some little different approach on the side, some little different experiment in some little different community. Because, like I said, the resources menial then, financial resources small, so do it small. Roll it out now, you know, one community, and you know people might see the effect or the benefit of how certain calm benefit certain community, and they themselves take the initiative and for them own self. You know, see it and you know, take on the nature of the next community, the progressive community, you know, see it. Anyway, we would have loved the woman them for looking at themselves and know say these are evidence that you are not blame-free at this point, Rasta. You know, see it, we can not have to say it or get catch with gun or a fire shot. But we see so the nature now suck in and absorb, accept how things are go. That's why there is no change. That's why things not change. You know, see it? So we need all of that to fix. It's a sick, sad nature. Yeah, people not supposed, as particularly women them, it's not supposed to just see violence as, you know? No, Rasta. Anyway, make we give thanks. Rastafari.